quick update on the covered patio bar slash outdoor living space. It has been cleaned up, the patio. Some of the work has been done. It is pouring rain. My baby chickens are up here. This patio hasn't really been done in a long time because projects that I wanted to do were being done up here, so it made a mess. However, the wood part is basically done for the most part. Reused the old fence wood from the yard to make the back wall and the front of the bar face. That is not the normal countertop. That's just something we had to make it look like a countertop till we make one ourselves. But you can see the old barn wood. I call it barn wood, it's fence wood. And of course I did definitely try to use the most rotted pieces I could find with great character and old holes. Like every one of these pieces has a hole in it, I believe. Old screw holes and stuff. Looks really cool and rustic. Very, very interesting. It's supposed to be an end cap on there, so I left it 3/4 over. Let's see. These are all just BB guns. They're not real guns. They're just BB daisies and stuff. Single pump daisies. We just threw some knick-knackery up here just to have something to look at. But as you can see, very, very rotted, very old wood. And it was a mess trying to pick out the pieces and get them, find stuff that wasn't rotted so bad that you couldn't nail it up, but yet rotted enough to look awesomely rotted. Like these two bits right, where's that seam at? Oh, I passed it. Yeah, I like that seam. Old rotted out wood pieces. Just think it looks cool. Try to pan slow so it doesn't make it up. Old rusty hinge work from an old fence gate that was here. Yeah, you know, and it's just held together with those 23 gauge brad nails, those little straight things that you just pop, 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 pop with a little air compressor. I think you can see some because of how I jankied it all up trying to toenail that in. It's just little brad things, little bitty wires that's holding this whole thing together really, really, really strong. I could have used wood glue, but it's not necessary. I can always just restaple it. So yeah, the wife made me do it good and not try to just go around the TV frame, but actually dismount the TV and then remount it properly with holes. So I did. She's right. I should have did it that way, and I did. Oh, look at this old good rotted wood. Oh, I like that wood. Then this piece on the side, got a lot of character. Lots of character. Oh, okay. So I thought I would show y'all that. I'm not done. There's still gaps. I don't have a table saw, so I can't cut angles with long, thin strips. Although I tried to chisel some out, and you can see I chiseled one out there. But anywho, the back side of the bar is not done, obviously. Where the bottom half is going to be sheet tin, the wavy line sheet tin, you know, like on old tin roofs. We're going to do a line of that, 3 foot tall, 2 foot tall on the bar face, so it kind of matches. And that'll finish out the look. The back side of the bar is the way it always was. We started collecting these glass jugs like 3 or 4 years ago, just because we thought we were going to eventually start maybe brewing some wine. So we still have those. Some old tiles that we're going to use on the front, but now we're using wood. We had those, so I just kind of set them up there for a tabletop. But it's not done, but it's not far off. So an old dresser, I had gotten it at auction for like $5. This thing is so heavy, it takes like 3 people to move it. We're going to build a same kind of bar top that we're going to put on this thing. We're going to put on this thing because this top is not wide enough for this sink. And I want a sink here because my kitchen sink is right here. And there's a water access, and there's actually below that, you can't hardly see it, there's a clean out for my kitchen sink, which means there's a drain. I can put a full sink with a drain tied into that clean out. And you know, I don't have it out here, but this is not wide enough to cut a hole for a sink and that sink fit. So I have to make a bigger top anyway, and it's going to match this one, and it's going to be butcher blocks. So we're going to make our own tops. This is very inexpensive. The most it cost me was the money to buy the air compressor and the guns and stuff to build it with. The rest of it was just materials I had, obviously. A bunch of junk, really. My little messy stand. I'm the kind of person that definitely likes to have his stuff where he can see it, which is considered a messy person, and that's me. So, yeah. So that's our little bar patio area. This is our little outdoor living space. And of course, we're trying not to live with chickens, but currently we're having to because it is raining like crazy. And all of this leads off to this patch of concrete that, if I can make it focus, extended off of this and goes out into the yard, and that's where we wanted to build the outdoor kitchen around this. And come all the way complete full wrap around and extend the concrete, because I actually want the counters out here because we want this to be the standing space, and anything else we build is going to come off of it. And also because this walkway, because this chair's here, there's very little concrete to walk through. Anytime I bring the grill out here, I have to move this chair out of the way because there's just not enough clearance through here, right? So when we add that, we definitely wanted to make sure we had that so we could add a little easier walk through here. So big plans, big plans. We've had big plans and they ain't gone very fast, so me telling you all that doesn't mean anything right now. And you can see it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect, but it'll get better. And that's what we're looking at. Back patio. And again, we just got it all cleaned up because we were having our first gathering since all this started. And we did. And that's the patio.